Hello there everybody and welcome into the Math Grape channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about the latest snapshot of Minecraft, which is 23W12A. We have a whole bunch of new features today to talk about, including sign editing, new pottery shards, a whole bunch of new Sculk sensor features, as well as the Sniffer egg, and of course a new structure as well. We'll go ahead and get into all that in just a minute. Let's go ahead and jump right on in. So our first feature has to do with signs. I personally think that they should have done this a long time ago, but let's say that you accidentally made a mistake on your sign. Oh no, guess what? You can just right click on the sign and edit the sign message and just continue right clicking and editing. That is so nice. And there's something else you can also write on the back of signs. If I right click on the back, you can have separate text on the front and the back, including separate colors and also glow effects as well. Now, if you want to make your sign text permanent, all you have to do is get a honeycomb and right click on it. You'll see those orange particles. Now, if I try right clicking, you cannot edit the text or the color. Moving on to pottery shards, we have a whole bunch of new kinds of pottery shards. Before we only had, I think it was 4, and now we can go into the inventory and see that we have 20 different pottery shards. Of course, remember that you could take 4 of these, put them into a crafting table, and you will get the decorated pot with these icons on the sides. So this is a really cool addition, and of course these will all come from suspicious sand or suspicious gravel. Next, we're moving on to Sculk. We actually have a new kind of Sculk sensor, I guess you could say. It's craftable only, not found in the normal world, and it is called the Calibrated Sculk sensor. So to craft this, all you have to do is get some amethyst shards and a normal Sculk sensor. Go ahead and put your normal Sculk sensor in the middle, and then 3 up around the top like so, and you get your Calibrated Sculk sensor. Now this works similar to a comparator, but it compares signals in accordance with sounds. So if we go ahead and place this down, you'll see this little vein of amethyst, I guess you could say. That is going to be the redstone input. Now basically what this thing is going to do is it's going to take the redstone input from the amethyst vein, and it's going to compare it to the signal strength of whatever action you're performing. Now different actions have different amounts of signal strength, so basically what it's going to do is it's going to compare those and then output redstone. So if you go ahead and see here, we have an input of 0, and me jumping around, I don't know exactly what the signal strength is, but it is now producing that redstone signal because it is detecting the sound of me jumping. We also have something called vibration resonance, which is basically whenever you have a block of amethyst next to a calibrated Sculk sensor, it's going to emit a actual sound signal whenever this Sculk sensor picks it up. So for example, if I put another normal Sculk sensor, so if I go ahead and grab another Sculk sensor and I put it just a little bit away here, we're going to see, just wait a minute, and then whenever I walk, it's going to pick up on that signal, and then if it was a little farther away, it wouldn't pick up on my signal, it would pick up on the signal from the amethyst block. So basically it's a way to have wireless redstone communication. Now we also have a ton of Sniffer updates. We're going to go ahead and get those kinds of things out. The main thing that we have is something called the Sniffer egg. Now the Sniffer egg is produced from breeding 2 sniffers with a torch flower. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Here's one sniffer, here's another sniffer. I'll give this one a torch flower. Oh, I guess I have to be in survival. But if you give them both a torch flower, it will come out with a Sniffer egg. Now the Sniffer egg, you can just place it down on a normal block, and it will hatch within 20 minutes. Now, it normally likes to be placed on moss, so if you put the Sniffer egg on moss block, it will hatch in only 10 minutes. And whenever it hatches, you'll be welcomed with a new baby sniffer. Now, the sniffers can also dig up a new type of plant. Of course, before they could only pick up the torch flower, but now they can pick up another kind of plant called the pitcher plant. So we have a pitcher pod, which of course you could just place down on normally tilled land, and then whenever you harvest it, you'll get the pitcher plant, which looks like this. And it looks like a pitcher to me. Now there are also, of course, some general world updates as well, including here in the Cherry Grove biome, we have some new particles that fall from the Cherry Grove leaves. You can see they're nice and pink, and I think it's really cool. I think it adds a good amount of ambiance to this biome. Now another little something I want to make sure that you guys know about is that here in the Warm Ocean Ruins is the place where you're going to find Sniffer eggs. So this is all suspicious sand here that you can use your brush on to help you find those Sniffer eggs. I think this is suspicious sand right here actually. And also some ruins, ocean ruins, also have suspicious gravel, which can help you find all of those great things like pottery shards, Sniffer eggs, and other treasures. And last but definitely not least, we have a new structure that spawns kind of around the world in general. It is called the Trail Ruins, and it's a little bit hidden actually. It's pretty deep in the ground, and it contains a lot of suspicious sand. And right now you'll see you don't see very much, but as you dig down, you'll see that there's a lot of suspicious sand and suspicious gravel, going pretty far down actually, including also some terracotta as well. Now, these are said by Minecraft themselves to be left by an ancient civilization, so that definitely adds some interesting lore to the game. And yeah, I think this will definitely be added to in the future before 1.20 comes out as well. And just one last final note, if you're still here till the end of the video, this is an official 1.20 snapshot. There is no experimental 1.20 features anymore. All of these are right directly in the snapshot, meaning that 1.20 is definitely coming soon in the next update. But other than that, that is all for today's video for 23W12A. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, as well as check out Discord, Twitter, Patreon, and Reddit links down in the description below. There will be a new map video coming out probably next week. And other than that, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.